A Tulsa man was in Egypt at the height of that turmoil. Mike Hayes was there for 10 days working with those living in poverty. Tonight he shares his story, video and photographs of the events which are still unfolding.
And we went over to do some work with some groups in Cairo.
Mike Hayes has traveled to Egypt several times, but this trip wasn't like the ones before.
There were looters, there were rioters running through the neighborhoods, through the streets.
Mays was there with his father-in-law as part of the International Missions Network. They were hoping to help. Instead, the group was surrounded by violence.
All up and down the street is lined with apartment buildings. And all of the people came out and were protecting their property and their families with sticks and axes and Molotov cocktails, anything that they could get.
In between prayers for peace and safety, Mays stayed in contact with his wife Shannon through text messages and Facebook.
It was just all very overwhelming to be reading it and hearing it. I knew that he was not telling me everything on purpose, but I could sense what was going on, and especially when I knew that things had moved into the neighborhoods.
Then one night, the protesting escalated.
Come on, they're shooting.
They're shooting. Penny.
Yeah, there they are. Those guys there. That was very tense. We heard a lot of gunfire throughout the night.
Eventually, his 10-day trip came to an end. He shot video of the Army moving in. But getting a flight out wasn't going to be easy.
The airport was just nuts. It was chaos with thousands of people there.
Mays would end up staying the night in the airport. Then in the very early morning hours, a wake-up call. Hayes would be one of the first flights out of the country with help from the U.S. Embassy. His next stop, Athens.
And the American ambassador to Greece was there waiting for us, and he shook our hands, and that was great to see and hear American voices. Flying into Tulsa and hitting the ground here, it was something else.